Everybody, welcome back to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so I'm trying to squeeze in what I can. You know, got real life, you got things to do, right? But trying to take advantage of the bonus weekend. So alright. Really don't want to do any of those. Going to be working on a couple alts and stuff. Dragon's Prison. Trying to get my mainframe on this tune-up this weekend. Got a bunch of tunes. I've got stuff to do. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch my role. We have 100 and something, so it's gonna fly by really quick.
Trigon's power must be growing. The more powerful he is, the more power for me. Fight your way to Trigon. I will meet you there as soon as I finish my preparations.
Yo, Sylvia, how you doing? How you doing today? Helly, what's up? Grandkids asleep? No, my wife actually has to work later, so we did a little shopping, and then I just got back. So my wife actually has the grandkids right now. So I was with them for a bit though. We were together for about 2 hours. Christmas shopping, you know how it goes. Don't need it.
I must get back. Finish clearing.
So cool. And I remember when I first did this, I was like, I really enjoyed this content.
I will be free, and you will obey Trigon the Terrible.
I love the mist on the floor. Healers are needed. Everybody done with their Christmas shopping? I'm still not done. But, wow. All is well, Silva. Hope everything's good with you. Yeah, definitely. I really want to get some more marks. If I have my way this weekend, I'll hopefully be done with my mainframe on this tune. I doubt it. It'll be close. That's a big bump. I'm gonna take that Mender's head. I'll come back. Fuck it.
Mammoth is here to make demon pudding. Smash, smash, smash.
I actually like electric healing. I think electric healing's pretty interesting. I mean sword healing, but I actually don't mind the electric healing. I had to play with it a little bit. There's a couple different things you can do with the loadout, but I find this loadout to be the at least more prominent loadout for this. It really does help me out in pretty much any type of content up this far. For anybody who doesn't know, and you know, I'm just assuming, alerts are like dungeons in this game. So we don't have dungeons in this game; we have alerts. So, but they're like dungeons. Instead of 5-man, we have a 4-man content. I wish it would go up to 5, and this way we could get a little bit more dedicated roles. But it's assumed that players know how to have a switch play system. But unfortunately, or be able to play either role. Unfortunately, the community, a lot of it times, that's not the case.
Chillax.
Chillax. I'm always going to throw the shield first. Lay down the kind of like my hots. I will be getting into nature healing next week because a lot of people assume that like the meta dictates that nature healing's kind of out. That is not the case, I assure you. It's just nature does have a lot more hots, but they do have some burst, and you add that with the shield system and you're pretty good to go regardless. There are two to three different ways to configure nature healers. But really, honestly, they're still really good healers. Yeah. Come on. Obedience.
When I am restored, your suffering will be endless. Avatar of sin, rise and destroy them!
Should be doing it soon. He'll be popping down AoE fire somewhere, sometime. And there it is. Okay, I'm gonna hit my supercharge. I'm gonna roll out, flip it, drink, top. Blam, baby. Take the extra mark. Is my bags full? God, I hope not. It is! Shit! Alright. We gotta do something about that really quick. Get rid of some snowballs. I don't need snowballs. Fuck your snowballs. Oh, the pain. This is what happens when you don't manage your bags. I'm terrible at it, I'll be honest. I am terrible at managing bag space.
Septus. Abstraxi.
So very. All sorts of shit.
Well, I'm not surprised to see you here, princess.
Stay out of this, Circe. Trigon must remain imprisoned.
Wrong! Trigon must rise to power so that I may take that power from him.
Circe, what have you done? He will destroy us all.
I awaken.
I awaken. I will bathe your world in blood and devour the souls of this universe!
One second. Okay, you can go. One second. Shit. More balls, yeah, more balls. God. It's always the balls, man. It's always the balls. It's all about the balls. Thought I was going to lose myself there for a minute. Oh shit. I know. It's all about the balls. There we go.
Get away with
I
this.
think I'm going with the marks. No.
Quickly! We must finish the spell!
Frost bomb. No. God dang it. Winter snowball. Get rid of the snowball. Quick.
Yes! Yes! The victory stone is charged!
Damn
I have
it.
enough power to start a war! You continue to impress me. Trigon will stay
Awesome.
in prison here, and I will use him again when the stone becomes depleted. You've earned my gratitude today. Enjoy it.
Alright. I gotta manage this gear. Terrible. I'm terrible. It's bad. There's a lot of gear here that needs to be accounted for. Actually, a lot of it can get scrapped. I think I'll do that. Alright. Normally I would go and do my collections, like my briefings and stuff, but I'll be back through here. I mean, usually I'll do that another day where I'm going back through. I'll get like briefings and shit. And like I'll check my list and it's like, okay, I need to get these briefings, I'll need to do this and that, and then I'll go back and do that. But if I'm farming anything, which right now we have the event for the marks, I'm not really worried about it. I'm like, you know, fuck that, man. I ain't got time for that. So I picked up a few new pieces, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that really quick. I don't have to worry about the terminal, but I am still queued, so I kind of want to, you know, get rid of a lot of this stuff. Should have saved that. Put that on my other dude. So I have walking pneumonia. Ooh. That sounds rough. That doesn't sound fun. That sounds painful. That sounds totally painful. They give you any medicine for it? Hopefully. Yeah. I hope you get better. Pneumonia's nothing to play with, man. You gotta take care of that stuff. I'm trying to hurry this project up, Mom. Come on. Damn it. Thanks, y'all. It sucks. It's all in my chest, I imagine. Ugh.
Waller here. This affair is now under Task Force X jurisdiction. I've assigned members of the Suicide Squad to assist.
We only got a couple
objectives.
hundreds.
Just
This will be
keep
kind of
your nose down.
interesting.
The squad won't step a toe out of line.
I've gathered us here for a purpose. The Council simultaneously exists in separate realities, but together...
Look how badass I look.
Luther. They're searching for something from the past. An artifact that is linked to the origin of someone crucial to our cause. If that artifact is a
My dude's smoking.
we'll share that fate. It's a compelling plan, but it cannot succeed. I'm going to shift you out of phase with this reality and into phase with Luther's. You might feel a slight tingling sensation.
I knew Batman would send someone. I just thought he'd pick someone that had a chance of stopping me. It doesn't matter. It's about time for me to go anyway.
Attention. Target signature located. Prepare for time shift.
That's my cue. But don't worry. These gentlemen will keep
At least I got room now for loot.
Scrap them.
May have slowed them down, but they won't give up.
Nice.
Get those security doors down and get to the
Oh,
center
yeah.
of the Nexus. That's where he'll take the artifact once he's secured it.
I'm not letting anybody die. Fuck that. Why do people insist on going melee when they shouldn't? Gotta get the ad. Get the fucking ad. See, he's still up in the melee, dude. He's getting smacked, dude. Stop fucking meleeing this dude. If I go up there, I'm croaked. Get the ad! Ad! One second. All right. Sorry. Oh no! Fuck! La 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 la. Okay. Don't need that. We're gonna take the mark. Hell yeah.
Brainiac Nexus Protocol, Omega 2. Construction phase complete. Testing phase commencing. Initializing.
I'm a little worried about this. I'm not gonna lie.
Unauthorized personnel. Prepare for termination. Activates. Alert. Alert. Evil force engaged. Escape is futile.
It's back there on top of the thing, but really can't afford to go back and get it at the moment.
Security ready.
shit.
We will respond to your insolence with heavy force.
Let's go.
Drone, to me.
There we go. Somebody please get this drone off me. That's what you get. Stop mealing. God dang it. Oh, we got a 241. Thank you, God. Oh, yeah.
Attention. Target artifact acquired. Located in the capacity.
Yeah, it sucks. The big one, I've had it before. Yeah, pneumonia, man. Don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with some pneumonia. Bad stuff. Bad stuff, man. Take care of yourself.
Unauthorized personnel.
Right.
Well, look at you all, still standing, flesh, legs, and everything, but not for long.
Just leave it there. Nice. Oh, look at that chest. Oh, oh, oh.
Nexus compromised. Initiate lockdown of all critical systems and data. Fatal shutdown will be completed. 9 Lethal force engaged.
This dude wasn't paying attention. Let the tanks lead. Oh my god. They're gonna die. I'll let him take care of that. Go, 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 go.
Password has expired. Please enter a new password. Access denied.
The wizard for a heart, and look what I got. The heart of the Nexus, the center of the multiverse. The only way to completely eradicate an item from existence. There's nothing you can do. But I should try anyway.
Hell yeah. I got some upgrade pieces. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But don't celebrate just yet. Luther,
Don't tell me what to do.
and we must be ready
I'm
to
dancing.
the
Dancing in the streets.
future Batman. Out.
Future Batman's out. There we go.
Down sequence has been
There's like
disengaged.
2 more, but I will be back in here again.
New system administrator enabled. Welcome, Master.
Now we take a look at that CR. Bumped up to 92. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to save this again. Because we've got some new pieces. I'm going to go down here and input my marks into my mainframe. It's going to be 25. I can go get this. Get the boost for this. And now I can work on orbital strikes and sidekicks and stuff. So supply drop's a very important thing for me as a healer. Then of course I can do the mods. I'll do the mods in a little bit. I want to make sure that's also added. So I'm going to add. I usually put on my 4th slot, just so I know how it goes with my rotation. 1 second. Okay, now, I already got that out of the way. I do need to like clean up some stuff. The event should be queuing sometime soon, but I already got the Nexus out. I'll queue for the Paradox. Now I can also do the Assault and Battery. Assault and Battery doesn't queue a lot, but something I still want to try to get out. 90, 90, 90, you know, I'm not even going to get anything good now from anything. I could still probably get some stuff from... you know, feat-wise from these, but as far as like bonus marks, that's out of the question now. So that's something to keep in mind, because I'm trying to get bonus marks. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so I'm still a little bit from having my tier 6, which is fine. I'm close. So while we're doing that now, we'll go ahead and salvage a couple more things. Then I'll make some of these other new adjustments. We'll hold off on that for a second. Sorry, I apologize. My alarm. Okay. Now, going to go back to fortifications. I want to go ahead and make sure I'm upgrading. These exobytes do take a lot of space, especially if you're going through content quite a bit. So if you can't get material to upgrade them, just keep plugging away. As long as you keep scrapping, you come by them pretty easily. I really did like the new system, them implementing it in this way too. Okay. Now we're done with that aspect. Now I did get some other stuff here, so I'm going to go ahead and open this. Take a look. There's the event. Take the warrior boots. All right. Now, after this event, I should be able to at least get orbital strikes somewhat unlocked.
Task Force X is taking control of this situation. I'm sending in the Suicide Squad to assist you. I assure you that those mercenaries will comply.
At least we have a tank, but always should wait up, because if he dies, it's not going to be my fault. Okay.
Arthur Curry dead? You told me his life would be mine, and mine alone to take. I chose to aid you, because I believed you could fulfill my destiny. And now I stand before you gutted, robbed of my one dream, my entire life's purpose.
A touching eulogy, Manta, but far too premature. Coram Wrath, as the one true king of Atlantis, I demand you face me in combat for the throne.
You are not worthy.
You see, Wrath,
Oh,
you may be king, but it is my destiny to kill the Aquaman. Arthur Curry, you must feel like someone stepped on your grave. Can you believe I was actually concerned that the news of your death might be true? That King Coram Wrath may have succeeded where I could not? That Poseidon, Triton, or the boogeyman himself may have dared to deny me your dying moment. But you see, Arthur, you cannot escape your destiny. And yours is to die here.
never.
This filthy dungeon below the very throne you once ruled from.
Ah, how poetic that would be if this was a prison and not a feeding chamber.
Challenge my strength?
Tank should be turning him. But
Destroy them.
Monster lurks below the surface. Be alert.
You will suffer with your white-handed brother. You will be destroyed.
I'll show you the power.
King, your mind cannot overcome my dark magic.
Time to end this. No more games.
Destroy these. I am the embodiment of Atlantean magic.
kind of gets monotonous. You're just like heal, shield, heal, shield, combo. Healing is kind of easy in most games, though. For me, anyways. I appreciate the healing, though. I like healing. Not every healer is on par, but I will say that. Same thing with tanking. I'm not a very good tank in this game. I'm okay, but
You are no longer the master of the sea.
The ballista can free your friend. Fire it at the beast.
Does my beast frighten you?
I'll show you the power of a king.
I am the embodiment of Atlantis.
Poseidon, give me strength. Your friend is trapped in the storm. Fire the ballista.
Your mind cannot overcome my dark.
I failed. Okay. We'll take the ring for sure.
The Silent School has unearthed ancient magic.
Ancient
more powerful
magic.
than Poseidon himself. Magic that is mine to wield. The darkness has chosen me, anointed me as its avatar. No longer will Atlantis cower below the surface or feed from the bottom. Today, the lowest will become the highest.
Absolutely.
The depths will rise.
Oh, chief. Hold on. He's raising Atlantis to the surface.
It'll be close. I need 25 for my next unlock for orbital strikes. Oh, just right here.
I was foolish to trust the Silent School and the Elders. None of them had the vision the dark magic grants me. Their short-sighted ignorance. We will hide no more. Atlantis will conquer the surface world, and I will rule as king. A
The
merciful
people of
death
Atlantis will
upon me.
never fight for you.
You are
All
right.
that remains to be
Atlantis
done
is not
is the
worth.
combined
I
powers of the
deserve
Zodiac
greater.
stones and the
I
abyssal
will
dark
use the
to
relics of the
eradicate
Zodiac
my
to
enemies,
channel the full
starting
power of
with
the abyssal dark and create my own kingdom. Atlantis will perish, and the kingdom of wrath will reign eternal.
Never!
Still bugs up every so often.
No, it cannot be. The trident of Poseidon? Destroyed!
And you and all of Atlantis will follow. I call upon the archer, Sagittarius, come forth and empower my strike.
The only one I really want to worry about is the tank at this point. If anybody dies in mechanics, that's not my fault. As long as me and the controller are doing our jobs, the tank should be fine.
By the chalice of Scorpio, I summon you, War, scourge of the tide.
Anytime he hits about half, I want to go ahead and use the supercharge.
By the recalcitrant horns of Taurus, I deny death. Rise up, dogs of war, and fight once more.
He's been scared or safe from Rat's grip.
No, not more water. Focus. Keep it from the water pools.
Come forth, spawn of cancer. Assault my enemies with fangs and claws. I summon the power of Virgo to draw magic from the earth and destroy you.
Here we go.
Majesty! Arthur! Mira! I'm here. I've brought the remaining loyal members of the Crypt. Ready. Not even death can end your service to me. Rise and fight. My magic will destroy you all. Ares, summon your abomination and let loose the tides of war upon my enemies.
Practically invulnerable to our attack. Must bring down his shield.
Of course. Every sign of the zodiac corresponds to an element. Use the fire sign crystals to negate Taurus's power over the dead.
Good, somebody else is doing that.
Kneel before me, fool!
The Risen King's guards are still imbued with Wrath's dark magic. Defeating them may hold the key to disabling the next artifact.
My reign begins with your death! Your power is
Good. Now absorb the magic of the water wheel and use it to disable the fire sign of Sagittarius. Quickly, invoke the fire pool and use it to scorch the earth sign Virgo. Hurry! Absorb the earth pool and use it to help cancel the luminance of the sea. Now, use the final water crystal to extinguish Ares. Banish the bottom of creatures back to the depths. Add now the kindness of blessings.
Think that was a perfect. I think. Let's find out.
dark gods of the sea and beyond. I invoke thee. Give me the power I crave.
Poseidon, give me strength. And so ends the reign of the Mad King Coram Wrath. Let us pray that the dark magic he unleashed has been driven from this world for good.
Let's see. I don't think anybody died.
For now, I must focus on uniting the people of Atlantis and repairing the damage Coram Wrath has done.
Yo, hey, Mystic. You still messing around with Neptune's balls? I don't think so. I've been trying to avoid those bitches. So, so I also have a dentist appointment on Monday and another appointment this week. Oh my, that sounds crazy. I don't think no deaths. Perfect run healing. No deaths. None. That's right. That's right. That's right. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Mystic knows how to do shit. As long as other people know what they're doing, it's not hard. It's just like, hey, man. All right. So now I'm going to get to...
Hey, it's Oracle. Season's greetings and happy holidays.
Yay.
Unfortunately, this...
Yeah. I hope you have a quick recovery, Sylvia. All right. So I just got 25, and this is looking good. So I still need 32 marks, and we're going to be good to go. We'll have that completely unlocked. It looks solid. Looks good, actually. I'm really happy with it, to be honest with you guys. I'm like, yes. Restoration's down a little bit. I guess I could slot it. Now this is what I wanted to check out last time. Weapons. We're going to go with the blaster box. Bingo, baby. And now we take our look, and now we're 94 CR. It's walking pneumonia, Scott. I'm trying to get over this crud. It's just in my chest. Yeah, which is painful as hell. Shit lasts with, even when you get it cleared, it feels like your chest is kind of a little, or always like, for the next couple weeks or so. Never had it before? Yeah. I get sinus infection, so I'm prone to a lot of things. I also had, I forget what it was called, where there's like a phlegm around my lungs. It wasn't pneumonia, it wasn't inside, but it was on the outside of my lungs. Ugh. It's terrible. It's terrible. It was from a cold, a really bad cold. So, like, the influenza, like, got really bad. I forget what they called it, but it was like my chest for like a week was just like, just feeling like painful. Like I could breathe fine. It wasn't my breathing that was the problem. It was like, you know, I felt like my chest was heavy. It was terrible. I was like, whoa. Alright, so that's going to be it for me on this stream. Then I'm going to switch tunes and do some stuff, which is pretty good, actually. You know, I got all my events done today. On the 8-mans, I got up to this point, almost looking into my tier 6. And then I only have 2 more to unlock for this. Once I get the mainframe in, that's where things get a lot better. Yeah, it hurts. No, never had it. First time for everything, I guess. I guess that's not a good way to say it, but yeah, just get rest, man. Seriously. Rest is a key element. But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for stopping in. You know, for me, it's about the community. It's about everything. I'm hoping to get with Kel either sometime tonight, this weekend, or something. Because he's starting to play this, Scott. I didn't know if you caught that. Like, Kel's trying it out. I don't know if he'll like it or not. I mean, I hope he does. But once again, the game's not for everybody. But I enjoy the game tremendously. just because it's so smooth. It's just it runs so smooth. It's just so nice. You need to call in some backup. You have anyone that can help you with the kids? Yeah, she can get some backup, right? Get some backup. Right. I agree with Scott 100%. Get that backup. Okay. Entire household is sick. Get them better than me. Oh my God, you are a trooper. That's a trooper attitude to have. I'll give you that one. You are a trooper. Is this on box 2 Mystic? Yeah, it's on Xbox. Yep. Yo, Mars, what's up, brother? How you doing? Well, now I'm just gonna have to switch tune because Mars has stopped in, and I feel bad if I. Yeah, it's on Xbox. Yeah, that does suck. Let me switch tunes real quick. I know Mystic Bomb's got some shit he's got to do too. Yo, Mars, how's it going, brother? Yeah, it's on Xbox. This is on Xbox. Xbox doesn't have as big of a... you have to get with Spartacus. Spartacus plays this game. Spartacus is a hero. But if you want to be villainous, I don't blame you. Villains are good. No, I'm just...
But I digress. Sinestro is on the warpath, and I don't think it's the holiday blues.
Okay, I've got to repair real quick before I queue up.
Picked Earth as his vacation spot. Go to the Hall of Doom and find out why a little greed bothers Sinestro so much.
Okay, I think I got enough soders. Yeah, sorta. Now this dude's 77. Like I said, these are my alts. So I always come in, make sure what I'm needing. So I'm a little shy here, but you know I can't get my supply drop finished. And this isn't too bad. Like 50, 64. I need 64. So I went 2H back bar with an axe. Axes are nice. Bleeds are... Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about bleeds, but hey, man. If the game has it, exploit it. That's my motto, especially in PvP. PvP, I only have one rule. All rules are out the window. That's the gist of it. I know a lot of people think that's a nasty, you know, way of looking at things, but hey, man, you know, I keep telling people, I'm like, look, man, I didn't do it. Oh, the gates of Tartarus? Absolutely. Send me to the gates of Tartarus! I'll do the gates. I'm good. Just got done building some builds for later, so so I'm excited. Yes, nice. Hey man, builds are good. It hurts so bad to cough. Yeah, you better have extra suppressant. There's actually a medicine. I forget what it's called. My kids took it, and it's like it's not over the counter. It's a prescription, but that shit will suppress the hell out of your cough. You won't even you won't cough you won't cough. You'll be like, but coughing's good. So sometimes you need to cough up stuff. But if it, you know, I always tell people certain things you do want to get out of your lungs. Bleeds are balanced. I love you, Mars. It ignores penetration. It's balanced. Working as intended. Working as intended. I swear, I don't know what... you know what? Sometimes I honestly think devs put things in-game intentionally for job security. Think about this. Think about this. If a dev never had something to fix and the game ran as intended, the only thing they would typically have to do, right, is actually... that whole stack can go. The only thing they'd have to do is do updates to whatever's coming out. Right? And maybe, you know, do a couple things. But I feel like devs sometimes have broken shit, so people will bitch about it, so it offers job security. It's like, oh, we don't know what's wrong. Hint, hint, hint. We'll try to fix it next update. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? No, 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 we're on it. We're on it. And they milk it. That could happen. Maybe that's the plot amongst devs. We need job security, damn it. All right. Crown of Thorns. No, just in the throne. Man, I'm telling you guys, I'm grabbing up these double marks. I'm like, fuck this. Double marks? Shit. Shit. I'm like, I got tunes for days. I got shit for days. Improve the game. And here you have the other crowd that's like, if it's broken, they don't want it fixed. Don't fucking fix it. I'm playing with that broken ass system.
This is Waller. You are now assigned to the suicide.
2 fucking tanks and 2 fucking trolls. No healer. Oh, man.
Or I yank the leash connected to that collar.
This underground cave may allow us to pass beneath the Crown of Thorns and gain access to the palace.
I will believe it when I see it, Mera. Now lead on.
I love Brawler, but I'm in love with Triangle with Carven Brawler. Yeah, Brawler's pretty good.
Don't be foolish, King Shark. Kormrath's reign of
I can
terror
definitely see that. Brawler is really good.
means necessary.
No offense, but your king is dead and the man that killed him is sitting on the throne, while you and army here hide in the...
How do you play? I mean, like, how are you playing Brawler?
It is my birthright to rule the people of Atlantis.
The people of the night don't.
It's kind of funny because I don't think you caught this yesterday, Mars, but I did talk to, well, I didn't talk, but I posted the topic on DCUO forum about what PvP in this game. I like the shield. It provides, especially when facing a small group. Yeah. It definitely comes in handy. It does. You know, I think it gives melee game a little bit more, you know, how should I say it? More, you know, upfront durability. Because I feel like if you commit to melee, you have to get in and out really quick. And Brawler at least keeps you in the hole a little bit longer. And the range on both skills is really nice. Yeah, it's not bad. The only thing, like I said, I mean, it's for me, the game's not about the play, how the game play. Well, like everything's set there, but it's just the technical things. I'm just tired of bug play. Just smooth it out, fix it up, get performance in, and address one or two more issues and the game be perfect. But performance is the only thing I'm waiting for from ESO. May never happen, but and get fucking some shit evened out. They're talking about balancing some stuff. Hopefully they start paying attention to what they did and address these issues, some of the issues. I think they're going to be heading in the right direction. But after this big Bethesda disaster, I think ZeniMax is starting to pay attention, because ZeniMax is their publisher, right? And you know, and I feel like they've kind of come to realize, hey man, we better start paying attention to our engine, our performance. These were things that should have been always taken care of. And some people's like, ZeniMax should have given Bethesda heads up on multiplayer. I'm like, to me, it wasn't the problem. The problem of it was the engines are the issues. The engines they're using for multi-platform is shit. You need, and I'm sorry to say that, in this day and age, you need established engines. You can't afford to lease engines out that don't have a track record already established. If you're going to try to go down that route, you better be aware, be ready for floggings, and be ready for public backlash. This is a new day and age. There's and I feel in this industry, that's what's separating companies now in the gaming industry. Some are publishers, some are studios, some are engine, just like work on engines now. It'd be nice to do it all, but now there's, you know, companies that specify in online gaming what they offer the games. My biggest issue is bar swapping. If I can't switch bars, I'm dead, right? And that's what I'm saying. I felt like, no offense, but Havoc is shit. It looks nice. I don't have a problem with the graphics. I don't have a problem with the game, like what the game is or anything. It's Havoc was just, let's say this. I think it's server based, to be honest with you. I think it's more on the server side, but could it be on engine? Yeah, technically. It could be the engine. Like, no offense, you're only as good as your strongest part in the game, in the gaming industry. If you have, you know, good software but good hardware, how far can you push your software? Not very far. If you have a good hardware but have shit ass software, what's that gonna do? You know, it all comes back to these elements, right? So I feel like the problem with some of these gaming companies, they need to isolate the problem. Is it server end, or is it software? Is it hardware end, or is it software end? And they always talked about the pipeline, but I feel like Havoc was just a bad decision, you know, to run as an engine. It makes the game look nice, and I imagine it has pretty decent tool sets, but I honestly think the problem of it is what the same thing. Now, Havoc, ESO is not running the same server or the same engine that's being ran on Fallout. Thank fucking God. I don't think it is anyways. From my understanding, those are two different engines. And the thing about it is, there's only a couple good engines in the gaming industry these days for multi-platform. And somebody's like, what would it take to me? I'm like, a staff of software engineers and to make tool sets and everything. I'm like, you don't want to get in that end of the business. There's reasons that companies lease engines or whatever. You know, that part of the business is a very, very time consuming. That's more time consuming than developing the game, is coming up with an engine. And that's why software engineers make buku bucks. Like buku fucking dollars. There's a goddamn reason. It takes a lot of time. But it comes back to the same thing I think a lot of Fallout 76 players were talking about. If the engine has problems with, you know, its core, a lot of people are like, oh, well, there's different things that make up an engine. Well, that's... The problem comes back to, you know, what... It's the framework for the software being, you know, put in, the coding being put forth. You can adapt... the engine's coding, and that's doable. You can upgrade engines. That's what Unreal's known for. So Unreal 3 to 4 was upgraded. All right, time to go kill a bunch of players in Battlegrounds. Wish the other players luck. Why would I want to do that? No, don't be sorry. They have been using the same engine for almost 20 years. They were supposed to be building a new one. Right. No, they were supposed to. They need to get off the engines, man. That's what I said, man. They don't. The funny thing is, Bethesda has no reason to be in multi-platform game unless they're willing to commit to a new engine. Same thing. No defense, but ZeniMax, same fucking thing. The problem of it is, I don't think it's the game. I think it's they underestimated hardware and engine. It's not just a base aspect of one point to the software. There's multiple number of ways how everything works, how it works together. And just because you isolate one thing, that doesn't necessarily going to fix or remedy the problem. And this is why software engineers make money, right? And this is what I keep trying to tell people, man. You better know that engine. You better know that engine's capability. You better be able to know, you know, what you can work with, what's going to be upgradable and what isn't. Graphically, I like Havoc. I feel like Havoc did a really good job with Elder Scrolls for the overland stuff. But for the multiplayer aspect in Cyrodiil, I feel like there might be a problem either hardware or software. I think it's more hardware end, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily think it's like all the software issues, but it could be. I mean, there's always going to be some software, so I can't say it's not. Because the pipeline, when they were adjusting the pipeline, we saw the disaster occur from that. But I keep coming back to it. I keep thinking to myself, I mean, I'd have to see it. I can't, if I'm not there, I mean, I can't help people not pinpoint some of it. But real good gamers, that's what gamers do. You know, nerd gamers want to find the problems and fix them.
possessed unimaginable power.
But no, I agree with you. They need to upgrade that server. And think about this: what happens if they release that with the new Elder Scrolls? They're fucked. They dug their grave and then they decided to actually lay in it and bury themselves. It's like, don't do it, man. Don't do it. If you're going multi-platform, don't use that engine. Don't. There's your answer. If there's any multiplayer functionality, stop. Stop. And I felt like Havoc at least performed multiplayer, except for Cyrodiil, it's terrible. Battlegrounds, it actually works better, but the bar swap bug, like you said, Mars, is annoying as fuck. And that's why I quit playing. I'm tired of paying for beta. I'm tired. I'm tired. I want a polished product. It's not much to ask at this point. I don't care about balance and shit. Those things are adjustable. Just classes here, just skills there, just that. But if there's something fundamentally wrong with the game's performance, that's an issue to me now. You've had 4 years, you've had a lot of money and a lot of time, and you're coming up short now. Patience is no longer a virtue we can afford to give you. We've given you money. That should have been incentive enough.
Quickly, we have been discovered. Defend yourselves.
MMOs make some of the most money from gaming than any other game. I keep telling people that. I'm like, you don't understand how much money is involved in MMOs. It's the most expensive to develop, but when an MMO is successful, it yields the most profit than any other game in the industry. We're talking a lot longer. Your shooter games, an average between 1-2 years if it's a successful one. You can squeeze out. RPGs, depends. MMOs, even a sucky MMO will last at least 2 years. But a good one, you're getting 10 to 15 years out of it. You're milking that bitch. There's reasons why companies investors are willing to invest in MMOs. There's a friggin' dang good reason for it. Because it's money. There's a lot of money. But you gotta make it good. You gotta make it mean something. And it's worth putting money into the product. That's why I'm saying the board members need to do whatever they need to do to figure out, hey, can we resolve this? What's it going to take to resolve it? What do we need to bring in? Do we need more software engineers? Do we need to upgrade hardware? Because anything can be fixed in software. But networking, I feel, is some of the issues. The problem with the server. It's the networking. I don't think it's code base. I don't think it's a lot of things from I think it's some of the, once again, I'd have to take a look, but I feel like there's a lot of problems with the networking. Latency has been terrible. It always was, but latency is really bad.
Defeated, I was robbed of the 6 crystals I possessed. I was sent into exile, a broken man. The crystals were again separated and hidden, where even my skills could not sear. The other 6 remained lost to the ages until now.
Come on. No, it's right around here. Oh, it's right there. Come on. My keyboard's going dumb.
Quickly, we have been discovered. Defend yourselves.
There we go.
So it was the dead king that divided our people and destroyed Atlantis? How absurd. Imagine how different things could have been if Atlantis had remained above the sea and Zevil was never chastised as outsiders and criminals. But surely this is all legend and folklore. If not, then where are the dead king's artifacts today?
I cast Wrath's men to protect the construct.
Nice.
The ground. Quickly, through the opening.
Where is that? I know it's around here. Aha! Found it.
King has uncovered the lost zodiac crystals deep within the catacombs beneath the Silent School. Combined with the power of dark abyssal magic and the dead king's scepter, he has the power of a god.
Come on, come on, come on.
Excellent. We have gained access to the armory. Everything is going according to plan.
Not too bad. I'm not even 100. I'm in 3rd place. Not bad.
Murderer! Betrayer! How could you do tyrant?
I am the king's guard, milady. I am loyal to the king and to the throne of Atlantis. I warned Arthur that his love of the surface would cost him the throne. Now I'm warning you. Leave the way you came, or I'll lay your waterlogged bodies at the feet of King Coram Wrath. King's guard! On my order! Attack!
Okay, hold on. Hoping I got out of the tank. Not even asking. Nothing broke, did it? Okay, well, I told you have to put away the dishes, honey. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. They need to kill the Chloromancer. Yo, saying what's up, my brother? How you doing? My God, it's this fight that never ends. I'm doing better. My heart took a bit of a beating Thursday night, but it's all good. Cowboys won. Yeah, it's getting around that time for playoff spots, isn't it? It's coming down to the playoff positions. I was actually surprised my team did as well as they did this year. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Finish it!
You deserve 1,000 deaths! My entire being aches for vengeance, Merc. You betrayed and murdered your king and stole my beloved husband from me.
Betrayed, yes, Malay.
Marks of victory, 38. Oh yeah!
What? What are you saying?
So first BG with new setup, I went 14, 5, and 23. Holy shit. With 1.3 mil damage, still getting used to the setup. Oh my god. Oh, that is our fucking crew. Is awesome. Who do you root for? You don't want to know. I'm a Steelers fan. I live close to Pittsburgh. I live in Ohio, but I'm close to Pittsburgh. So I'm a Steelers fan. Everybody's like, oh, I'm like, listen, man. I didn't grow up in... I was born in the 70s, but I grew up in the 80s. And when I was a Steelers fan, we didn't win shit. Because we had, like, Bubby Brewster and shit on our team. I mean, I was a fan during those ages. I'm like, you have no idea. You have no idea. No. The Browns are beating us, for God's sakes. No, it was bad. It was really bad back then. Yeah, that sounds badass. That does sound really good. That's actually more than good. That's fucking gross awesome. Take that for the tank. Holy shit. Why is that better than my... Holy frig. Oh, because demonic ruins is why. Alright. Let's see where we're at. We're working it. We're working it. Getting these mainframes up. I think 1.3 is decent for under 50. Let me think. Yeah. It'll actually come up a little bit because you do get a slight boost for that 50 thing boost. It's all good. I don't hate because of your team. The Browns are looking good since Hugh Jackson left. The Browns actually have good crew. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is really good. I keep saying the Browns' defense is good. And, you know, the Browns don't have a bad defense. It's not like they're letting teams run all over them. Problem of it is, you know, the Browns just have to move the ball. So, whatever. And I feel like, you know, there are a couple of things. You know, I call it the Cleveland curse. You know? So where I'm located, I'm being between Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Columbus. With Pittsburgh being slightly closer than Cleveland for me, where I'm located. Everybody's like, why aren't you a Browns fan? You live in Ohio. And I'm like, I'm closer to Pittsburgh. So, what's your point? But I am a Buckeyes fan. I'm not a Penn State fan. So, hey. You know. Whatever. So... But that's pretty much about it. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. But, yeah. No, Scott, that's awesome. You're going to... Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing really good. Make them suffer. Make them suffer. Mars, thank you for stopping in. Guys, please go check out Scott. He's uploading some PvP stuff. He just started, and I'll tell you what, it's looking pretty good. Also, my boys Mars Gaming in here. 6. Go please support each other, love each other. Keep the faith going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a total believer that as a community we should be supporting each other. And I'm just that type of person. The funny part about the Browns and Hugh is he left and went to the Bengals and the Browns straight bodied them. Yeah, I don't like reverse slice. I think to look at a different options. Yeah, it's hard for DKs, you know, you don't need a finisher, but for Stam DK, it does, you know, you can go with the other morph. So, I'm just going to plug this in. We're at 78. We're moving on this tune anyways. I got a lot of tunes to work on in the next 2 days. Trying to get those marks bonus marks. Shit. I'm trying, man. Level them up. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for stopping in. And Scott, keep up the good work, man. Saying thank you, man. And, you know, that would be a nice... I always said a good bull match would be, you know, I'm always saying Pittsburgh and Cowboys. Pittsburgh and Cowboys. Go Steel Tornado. Yeah. There you go. Steel Tornado. Yeah. Double dip for the win. Spin to win. Yeah, good call, Mars. I like it. I like it like that. Yeah, that's a good call. All right, man. I'm out. Peace out. Once again, Mr. Craven, Mystics MMOs, and as always, have a nice day.